Get ready with me for my first exam of the semester. My exam's at 9:30 and it's currently 8 a.m. right now. I wanted to get up a little earlier so I can have some more time to like review. I can't say I'm that confident in this exam, but I don't know. I also feel like most of the time I know more than I think I do. I was up until 1 last night and I feel like I definitely could have stayed up a little later, but I don't know why I just can't go to sleep that late these days anymore. Like, I get so tired so quickly. I've low-key been stressing about this midterm all week, so I'm kind of glad today's the day that I do it so I can just get it done and over with. After I'm done with this midterm, I have such an exciting week to look forward to. Going to the VS show tomorrow, which I'm actually so excited for. This is like a girl's dream. Well, it's my dream for sure, and I'm so excited to go and like see the runway and see everybody. It's just gonna be so fun. Like, I remember last year I obviously watched it, but from home, and this year I get to like actually be there. So I'm so excited. And then my friends are also coming today to stay with me for the week, so I'm also really excited about that. And I'm going to a concert this weekend, and I'm hosting my housewarming on Friday. It all of a sudden got like super cold in New York, so I'm wearing this Mad Happy set that I got and I love it. I feel like bubblegum. My fall break is officially over. We had one day off, which was yesterday, and it was great. I also have like a bunch of stuff due this week, so I really need to like lock in and get everything done so I'm not like super stressed. Also, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all your support on my recent launch with wildflower cases. Like, it was everything that I dreamed of and more, and I'm so glad you guys love the case as much as I do. Okay, Kostas just sent me a restock of my favorite brow pencil, which is perfect because I've been out for almost a month and I've been using this other one. Okay, I'm getting kind of nervous. I think I'll have like a little bit of time to go over a few more questions like when I'm done getting ready, but I feel like it doesn't really make a difference, so I just need to calm down. The nerves always like get to me and I like freak myself out, but in reality it's like not that serious. And like, obviously it is that serious, but I'm saying like me freaking out, like I don't need to be doing all that. Also, I can't believe Canadian Thanksgiving was yesterday. I keep forgetting that Canada and US has different days. Oh, Thanksgivings. It's so weird too because my family right now is like spread out everywhere. That is a story for another time. Okay, makeup is done. I actually have quite a bit of time before I have to leave, so I'm gonna look over my worksheet again. I'm just gonna put on some of my deodorant. I kind of love that like hoodie season and sweater weather. Oh my god. Sweater weather is back because I love me like a nice little set. Okay, this is my outfit. Very comfy. Bye guys.
Get ready with me for dedication night on Dancing with the Stars. So I get to dance with my 12-year-old sister Isabel today. It's gonna be a really special and emotional night for me. I'm such a believer and everything happens for a reason because I was 12 when Isabel was born and she's 12 now, and it's my dad and Ashley's 12-year anniversary. I am a little nervous for tonight. Besides even our dance, I think just, I don't know, like sharing this story, and like I had a really deep conversation with Val. And I mean, I was crying during filming as well, which I'm always someone who like doesn't like to cry. So we're just breaking down the walls today. It's also like a deeper story for my family, so I just wanted to thank them for letting me share this. We're in my trailer. Glam is done. We sort of did a twinning hairstyle, and we got P here for moral support. Our hype woman. Actually, Penelope gives me the best hype talks before. I think it was the first week. She gave me the nicest pep talk before because she's used to doing competitions. So, so now we have rehearsal, then dress rehearsal, then the show.
Apparently, if you look up my makeup brand, it'll show you what makeup brand suits you the best. I got Hourglass, which definitely checks out. So let's do a full face of only Hourglass products. Starting out with their Vanish Airbrush Primer. This one is not in my everyday makeup rotation, so let's see what this is like. Oh, that's so interesting. It starts off in a gel consistency, but then kind of fades away to powdery consistency. If you guys remember the Maybelline Baby Face, but just a little nicer. Next up is one of my favorite products of all time, the Veil pale skin tint. I'm in shade 5. I am very picky about skin tints, and this one just never misses. Bonus points because I'm using an Hourglass brush to blend it in as well. I love this brush. Look how beautifully that is blended into my skin. That's tea. I feel like I don't even need concealer, but that's one of their best products. I use 2 shades because this one is the exact color of my skin. And then I use a very light shade under my eyes to brighten like the inner corner. This one is shade Cotton, this one is shade Beach. And TBH, I'm gonna use the same brush for my concealer. No shame in it for real. It's all mixing on your face in the same place anyways. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the setting stage of my makeup. I don't have any cream or liquid bronzer and blushes from Hourglass, so we're gonna use the powder ones. They're Veil Translucent Setting Powder, and I love the packaging. There's a little divot for your powder. Once I'm done setting this, you guys are not ready to see my freaking Swan palette. I was so excited when I got this brand because I get to show off my Swan palette. Boom, Swan palette, swallet. Okay, but just wait. Are you joking? This is the most beautiful face palette of all time. And a beautiful matching brush. I'm using a different brush though because I'm gonna bronze the fuck out of my face, and that Swan brush is a little tiny. For the fun part, the blush, I love mixing these 2 shades. I'm starting it up here, and then I kind of swatch these shades together for like the apple of my cheek. I'm obsessed with this palette right now. Next for the eyes, I'm gonna open up this waterproof gel liner in shade Obsidian. We're gonna line the waterline. Their Curator mini eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Minimalist, and it's 4 matte shades. Honestly, I kind of dip into just all of them and do it all over my eyelid because I'm not good at eyeshadow. And they're Unlocked Instant Extensions mascara, only on my bottom lashes. I'm gonna cheat really quick for the brows because I don't have any brow products from Hourglass, but it's just a brow gel. Last but not least, for the lips, we have this gorgeous like twist up balm kind of thing, and this is in shade Mystic. Okay, so love the formula of this. This is not a shade that I would normally go for though. Added a little bit of my lip tint to fix it up. Okay guys, that is my final full face of Hourglass. I honestly love how this turned out. Like the base is insane, but I fear I already knew that because this is one of my favorite makeup brands of all time. I love you guys, and let me know what you guys want me to try next. Thanks for watching.
It's Christmas Eve, all who believe Santa is here, but once a year, all girls and boys dream of new toys. Soundly they sleep, wishes to keep. Jing, jing-a-ling, come hear us sing.
I don't want to get up. Hey guys, get ready with me for college. Except I'm really tired. I don't know why I'm so tired because I literally went to bed way earlier than usual. Oh, my hair looks so good considering I haven't put any product in it whatsoever. Guys, for the first time in my life, I deeply oiled my hair. Yeah, even just like here, just deeply oiled here, and it's like obviously gone all the way down to my hair, and then I washed it the morning after. Look at how nice it is, and I haven't put a single product in it since I got out of the shower yesterday. If you have curly hair, I don't know about straight hair, I would really recommend doing that because my hair feels so good. Anyway, I'm letting my hair be all natural this week because on the weekend I'm going out and I'm going to have it down and curly, and it's just going to be like... So I'm really excited because it's going to look so good. But I'm also really excited for Halloween because I just ordered my Halloween costume last night and I'm going out with Yaz. I'm so excited. This is actually kind of really spontaneous, but we just said we're going to go out. So I'm going out with Yaz and Chrissy. Obviously I'm not just excited to go out with Yaz, but I did go out with Chrissy already, but I'm moving out with Yaz, so I'm really excited. So yeah, you better stay tuned for me, Yaz and Chrissy, because we all have the same outfit. You know what, I'm not even tired anymore because I've just realised I have so many things looked forward to. It's nearly my birthday, it's nearly Halloween. I'm going out with Yaz and Chrissy. I'm going out this weekend. I've got Yaz's influencer party on in December and Shaq's, and I have something else, but I can't tell you guys, but it's in November, mid-November. And guys, it's getting to the season where it's really, really cold outside, and I want to get a new coat, so does anyone help me with what coat I should get? To be fair, I do have quite a few coats, and I probably have nowhere to put a new coat, but I do want a new coat. Guys, I ain't even going to lie to you, I don't have any skin filter on. My skin is actually doing quite well. Like, what the hell? This actually just shows that my skin has been like bad for like the past like half year, maybe a bit longer, and it's literally because of stress. Since the past like month, and I've not been stressed about anything, my skin's just gone completely back to normal. So whoever's going to give me stress in my life, get gone, mate, because look at me, glowing.
And to be fair, a month ago, I did buy a new Stanley, which has literally been making me drink so much water throughout the day. So guys, if you have bad skin and you don't know what it is that's causing it, it's stress and a Stanley you need. You don't need the stress, but you need the Stanley. You need to get rid of whatever person, whatever thing is giving you stress in life. Because look at me. Love it. I need an eyebrow doing ASAP, but I don't trust anyone to do it except from a friend. And I don't even trust myself, but I trust myself more than someone in a salon. So I'm literally just going to shave them and hope for the best. Anyways, I gotta go because I'm going to go get dressed and then I'm going to go and drive myself to college. And I also need to pack my bag and fill up my Stanley, figure out what I'm going to have for breakfast. So yeah, I'm going to eat breakfast on the go though. Love you all. Bye.
Right guys, my eyebrows are in some desperate need of TLC. They need fixing up and tinting ASAP because I basically can't see them right now. Where have they gone? It's giving year 7 me with no eyebrows. That is hideous. It's just not a great vibe. It's just not a vibe, is it guys? I'm so addicted to doing that at the moment. I just keep on like finding myself going like this and I'm thinking, stop it, like people are gonna think you're weird. But I can't do it with the other one. I don't want the children. I actually do get quite a few questions about how I do my eyebrows. Obviously they don't look great now, but I'm going to show you guys how to make them look 10 times better. Number uno. Oh, that's not very nice, is it? Have a spoolie and then just brush through your eyebrows. Now I just grab one of these little face shaver things. I'm pretty sure my one's from TK Maxx, and I already have quite a defined shape, so I just go over where there might be like a few little hairs that are growing in the wrong place. And then once I've shaped all like this bit properly, I just grab some scissors and then just trim down like the front parts of my eyebrows. Shape my own eyebrows for ages now, because one time I went to go get my eyebrows done and came out and they looked like slugs. And it's kind of put me off eyebrow shops ever since. I'm sure it was just that eyebrow shop. I'm sure other eyebrow shops do eyebrows great. Okay, now that I'm like semi-happy with the shape, this is the eyebrow dye I've used. I've used it for so long. It's just the Eyelure one in the shade dark brown. Oh my God, what a song. I just get a little thing to mix it on. I just add like a little dollop. Add some activator. Must be love on the brain. I just train legs in the gym and I literally cannot feel my quads. I want to grab just a little thin brush like that and then just mix it all up together. Very carefully, I just go over my eyebrows in the shape I want with the dye. How can we go back to being friends when we just shared a bed? How can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never met? We just shared a bed. How can you look at me and pretend I'm someone you never met? Okay, then if you make a huge mess like me, just grab a cotton bud, just go around the edges and just clear it all up. I always try to do it as well so that the hairs are like laying flat, so the tint gets on like every single little hair. Now it's all applied, I literally just have to sit and wait until they get darker, until I look like an absolute crazy person with massive eyebrows. You just gotta trust the process, guys. Oh, got it on my arm. Hoping you're someone I used to know. You look like a movie, you sound like a song. Oh my God, this reminds me of when we were young. Let me photograph you in this light in case it is the last time that we might be exactly like we were before we realized we're scared of getting old. It made us restless. It was just like a movie. It was just like a song. When I'm no longer young and beautiful, will you still love me when I've got nothing but my aching soul? Okay, the 10 minutes is now over, so I'm just gonna go ahead and then just remove the dye. Brows are now visible. Okay, finished product. I can't lie, guys, this isn't the best I've done them. I probably actually will end up retinting them tomorrow, but you get the gist. This is how I do my brows. Mwah. Bye, guys.
So allegedly, I'm a homewrecker. Me and my ex broke up, and I have a new boyfriend. Let's talk about it. Time for another good old-fashioned Lauren Ramos story time, except it's the one that you guys have all been begging me for, literally threatening me. Let me absolutely preface this by saying the only thing that was done wrong here was moving on too fast, or whatever you want to call it. valid. No cheating happened. No home wrecking happened. Number one, how can you wreck a home if there was never a home to wreck or to Nessa Barrett? Second of all, my boyfriend and I both got out of long-term relationships. His was 5 years, mine was 4. And I will show receipts because this is actually comical and sometimes people just need things to make them feel better. My ex and I broke up on July 14th. Him and his ex broke up on July 28th. Our very first text exchange was on August 1st. And as you can imagine, after you text someone for the first time in 6 years, our texts the first 2 weeks weren't exactly flirty. Number two, me, homewrecker. One thing I have never been and will never be is a side piece. Also, if you know just a small little tidbit of my character or my history with men, one thing I will never do is be the reason another girl is worried, cheated on, crying when it comes to a man. With that being said, paint me whatever way helps you sleep at night and I will just eat it. I know that hurt people just hurt people, but a post about me was made. The whole fucking Lauren Ramos fan club, including the weirdo girl that literally showed up to my house and stalked me since I was fucking in 7th grade, joined in. I was still respectful and kind to everyone involved because I'm happy and I'm not gonna kick someone while they're already down. If you have to jump on something the second that someone's name is mentioned, I'm not terribly sure you're straight, so you should probably have a conversation with your spouse. By the way, are we gonna talk about the fact that the girl you're defending doesn't even like you? But that's besides the point. And lastly, I will never be worried about someone that hates themselves so deeply to the point where they project it onto every single friend that they've ever had. Just for clarity, I'm not talking about my boyfriend's ex. I'm talking about the fucking Lauren Ramos fan club. And the 4 girls that showed up to my house that day, every single one of them have gotten over it. Except for you. It's time to move on, babe. Anyway, story time on how my boyfriend and I met soon. Just want to clear the air. Love you, have knockers. Bye. One more thing. I've always been a shepherd, and I'll never be able to relate to the sheep. The most viral video you've ever posted was only viral because it was about me. Love you, bye.
Get ready for me to go shoot for my EP Jewels collection collab. These are coming out so soon. I'm leaving in like an hour to meet Evange at the hotel that we're shooting at, and I am actually itching with excitement. I cannot wait to show you guys the theme for our photo shoot. So freaking cute. I think we're gonna shoot with the curlers in and everything. People are yelling outside. I wonder what's going on. We are planning on shooting from 2:45 until 7 tonight, and then afterwards I think we're going out to dinner with the team, which will be so nice. I have been obsessed with EP Jewels literally since the beginning, whenever Evange first launched her brand. So the fact that I am literally here in New York City shooting with them for my own collection is insane. Genuinely like my biggest dream coming true right now. I'm freaking out. I flew into New York yesterday. I got in around 5 o'clock, I think. I came and checked into my hotel that has the most gorgeous view. I could literally see the Statue of Liberty from my hotel room. And then, as I usually do, I went out and got some food. I walked to Chipotle. I'm gonna go into more detail once we get closer to the launch date, but I am coming out with 4 pieces of jewelry, 3 of which are earrings and then 1 bracelet. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been wearing these 3 new earrings, and I am obsessed with how they turned out. These are going to be a part of the collection. And then also this bracelet, which I think is gorgeous. All of the pieces already have their names. This marquee bracelet that I came up with is named after me. And then all 3 of the earrings are named after my beloved family members. Ever since my grandpa gave me this ring, you guys have been asking where it's from. It's actually vintage, so I decided to take the ring and design it into an earring. I have been obsessed with marquee stones forever, so I incorporated that into the entire collection, and they're all marquees. I just think they're so timeless and gorgeous. Once I finish getting ready, I have to pack my bag. I'm gonna bring some touch-up and some of my cameras, and then I'm gonna have to call an Uber. Ubers here is so expensive. I'm not used to this. I'm from the middle of nowhere. I'm all ready to go. Bye, guys.
Get ready with me for my school's art expo thing. Yeah, so I've got some artwork going up tonight. I did some fashion pieces and it's actually really cute. And my food tech class made brownies, so I'm really excited. Oh, my extensions are so great now. Anyway, let's get ready. That blurry, I feel like that's really blurry. My skin is awful. So bad, I can't even look at it. It's just hideous, I can't. Ugh. Can't I just have beautiful clear skin? I don't know where my moisturizer is. Okay, I grab some moisturizing serum and moisturizer from my mom's room because my skin is so dry. also gonna do some primer. It's not even, I'm literally putting on like, I'm not even gonna put that much makeup on because this makeup is not gonna be on for long because I'm only going to the thing for like half an hour. Probably less than half an hour. Okay, foundation. My fave. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited to show my mom my stuff that I've made this year. She's only seen photos. And I'm really proud of it because I put it all up on a mannequin and stuff. Like, it's pretty cool. And I need to get a lock for my locker tonight to put on it tomorrow morning because it's year 12's makeup day. And I'm really stressed that they're all gonna be putting gross stuff in my locker. So I really need to get a lock and do that tomorrow morning. Like, first thing tomorrow morning, I am just gonna be putting that lock on. Because last year, the year 12s put like tuna juice in people's lockers. It sounded awful. But I don't want that to happen this year. Like, to me, like, that's feral. Okay, I saw this thing on TikTok. This lady, she was like, don't use like a small brush for your contour. Use a really big one. So that's not really big, like a big brush like this. And apparently it blends. I think I had too much on that side. Because this side, it looks really good. Okay, wait. That actually really worked. Stop, I'm actually shocked. I popped these two pimples not too long ago, so obviously they're not gonna cover, and I'm gonna need to put a lot of powder. Look at this new thing my mum got me. Here it is. It's called powder puffs and yeah. It's just like, I'm so cute. So now I can do my powder with my mini one. I want to cover up those bits. I really didn't want to put makeup on, to be honest. Like, I just wanted to come home and rot. Because it's actually Tuesday and I'm exhausted. My eyebrows look really bushy. And I also agree, they look really bushy. Especially this one looks really bushy. Oh, and my mom's going out for dinner tonight, so that means it's just me and my dad and my brother at home. I wonder if I'm gonna get takeaway. I doubt it. Oh, that was an awful line. That's just gonna do. That's good enough. I don't really. It's all good. Let's clean out my desk. What the hell am I gonna do with my hair? I don't know what to do with my hair. It's actually awful. I'm gonna curl it tomorrow. So I've got a school excursion tomorrow, which is really exciting. So I'm gonna curl it tomorrow morning and do it in a half up, half down with my big black bow. I'm putting some of my Maybelline on because it's really hydrating for my lips. But I'm gonna put some Charlotte Tilbury lip liner over the top. I know it wears, so we're gonna use this one. And I'm gonna sharpen it real quick. I need to get some shoes. I think I'm just gonna wear my old boots. I really like that color lip liner. It's really cute. My skin is actually so dry. I can't. little bit of mascara, and then I'm seriously done because my skin is so dry. Guys, I need help. How do I get it not to be this dry? I literally have a party this Saturday. And if my skin's dry, I'm gonna crash out. Okay, I think I put way too much on my bottom lashes. Like, it's cute, but like, no. Let me get it off. Okay, that looks better. Right? That's the makeup, guys. Have a good night.
My For You page just reminded me that the Sephora sale is in 2 weeks, you guys. October 31st to November 10th. With all of the beauty launches in 2025, this is the Sephora sale to be shopping. Getting ready for dinner right now. I'm doing a little boat tour around New York City with Alex's parents that are in town, so I figured I would get ready while using all of my Sephora favorites. Starting with the Rhode eye patches, I know that 6 pairs for $25 sounds like a lot, but talk about effective. These are some of the best eye patches I've truly ever used. My new favorite foundation, the Natasha Denona. This is expensive, but when it comes to a sale, I'm gonna be recommending products that you're getting more bang for your buck with the % off. So this Patrick Ta foundation brush is one of my favorites. Look at how well that basically painted my face. Again, this makeup brush is a little pricey, but you get 2 in 1 because it's duo-ended. Foundation is stunning on its own, but the tool you're using to blend in your makeup also makes a difference. It's definitely on the more full coverage side, but the fact that I'm reaching for this instead of my Armani Luminous Silk, that's saying something. If you're on the hunt for a more hydrating foundation that doesn't emphasize your texture or pores, this is that girl. This one may be controversial because I feel like I don't hear too many people talk about this, but I love the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpting Stick, specifically because it's such a buildable formula. I love that it can be on the light to full coverage side depending on how much you apply, but I will say it's not the creamiest formula in the world. I just obsess over this shade. It's the perfect cross between a cool tone contour and a warm bronzer. I personally like applying it to the brush first and then to my face, again because it's that buildable formula, but if you are in between what makeup brushes to get during the sale, definitely pick up the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. It's worth every penny. I could use this for every step of my cream application. Next is the Kosas Under Eye Brightener, specifically in the shade Illusion. This has peachy undertones. If you have an olive skin tone, this is definitely the one to pick up. If you have the Kosas concealer on your list, take that off and replace it with this. A little bit goes a long way, but the step really does make such a difference with your overall look. I'm gonna be so for real though, the only concealer you should be picking up during the sale if you don't already have it in your collection is the Natasha Denona Hydrating Concealer. This is the best concealer formula I have ever tried, genuinely. If you struggle with your concealer creasing under your eyes or separating from your foundation, it's because you're using the wrong concealer. I put more people on this concealer than any other makeup product I've recommended, and I have never heard a complaint. I treated myself to this blush around my birthday in July, and I haven't stopped using it since. The House Labs Glassy Blush Balm. I don't know how many times I have to talk about this, specifically in the shade Glassy Cinnamon. Look at how easily and seamlessly that blended into my skin. The formula is a freaking 10, and this color is everything. If I lost my makeup bag, it's one of the first ones I would run and repurchase. I personally will be restocking my Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder. This is one of the only makeup products I have consistently hit pan. If you don't know what hitting pan means, it means I basically use this until there is nothing left. Oh, my nose is itchy. When it comes to loose powders at Sephora, I have 2 tried and trues. The Huda Beauty Easy Bake powders are phenomenal. Specifically, the shade Cherry Blossom is my favorite because it's a brightening pink powder. I also love the Laura Mercier. They're just 2 powder formulas that have always been consistently the best, and I think they're worth every penny. I know a lot of people, myself included, in past years have thought that the Sephora sale is not that big. Like, depending on your status, you get either 10%, 20%, or 30%, whoop-de-doo. But when it comes to beauty products, especially makeup, they do not go on sale very often. Again, no surprise, the House Labs Powder Bronzer, best to ever do it. Anywho, when it comes to the Sephora sale, I am looking at it as stocking up on my beauty favorites that I know I will be repurchasing, but I can get them at a discount. So ultimately, I'm saving myself money in the future. There are actually quite a few powder blushes that I would recommend, but the House Labs Fire Moon is just the perfect terracotta orangey shade of blush. It pairs so beautifully with the powder bronzer underneath. Any other day, I would think a $60 foundation, like I gotta be in the mood to splurge on something like that. But when it comes to 10, 20, 30% off, think of that off of a $60 foundation versus an $18 lip pencil. Splurging on beauty is all about justifying it.
And believe me, there's always a way to justify it. I will be repurchasing because I ran out, and that's why I'm using my NYX, but the Kosas Nano Brow Pencil, the Brow Pop Pencil, is definitely my favorite. It runs out so fast, unfortunately, but I would take that over the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz any day of the week, and I'm pretty sure it's more affordable. Then again, given all the affordable brow pencil options, you could just skip that altogether. Makeup by Mario cream eyeshadows are the best, most beginner-friendly eyeshadows. These are so creamy, they blend out so easily, and if I were to choose 3 shades in particular, I just put chestnut on my lid, I would choose sienna and espresso. Look at the difference that made. Honestly, when it comes to my makeup, I spend the most time on my base and my complexion. I want my eyes to take me no more than 5 minutes, but I like to have fun, especially if I'm going out or I have a date night. I feel like these are the perfect product for that because these 3 paired together gives you the perfect subtle smoky eye. I would never recommend another lip liner other than Makeup Forever, and they actually have a gift set right now where they're giving you minis of every shade for only $39. That's definitely worth it. And then for lipstick, I am not a lipstick girl, but I love the Merit lipsticks. They definitely have more of like a satin finish, but the shade range is so beautiful, and this is a lipstick formula I can get behind. My personal favorite is in the shade Ginger. I like to just kind of stamp it all over my lips to blend into the lip liner. I love the finish of it. Last but not least, the most delicious, most complimented lip combo is paired with this gloss by Makeup Forever. This is their Super Boost lip gloss. It has, I don't know, like hyaluronic acid in it or something, but look at how shiny that makes my lips look. Love the way this applicator feels on my lips. Obviously, my favorite is Anywhere Caffeine, but I also love Limitless Brown. For setting spray, the one and only One Size Powder Melt. I have been obsessed with this since I figured out how to use it correctly. If your makeup is looking too matte, too powdery, too cakey, this solves that problem. This is what your makeup could look like if you just started listening to me. I'll stay tuned because I have far more recommendations.
This is the best feeling ever. No classes today. Cleaned my whole room, put up decorations, did my laundry, fresh sheets, just showered, shaved, washed my hair, and I'm about to have a ramen party with my roommates. Oh, and it's also like a rainy day, so it just adds to the vibe. And I also don't have any homework due tonight or due tomorrow, so I can take it easy and I can just get ahead on my schoolwork and then feel like productive and like a freaking girl boss. About to order my Halloween costume too, and maybe my birthday shoes. We'll see. There's literally no better feeling than this. This is also why I just like love being a girl. Like, oh my god, no, I'm out. Fuck. Like, I feel like no man could ever get this feeling. Like, and now I'm doing my skincare, gonna feel so refreshed. Like, my birthday is in less than a week. I'm having my birthday party on Saturday. I'm so excited, but I'm also getting a little stressed out about it just because whenever I plan something like this, I like can't help but feel stressed. Even though I know it's going to be so much fun, like I just get in my head about these things. I've been really trying to use eye cream a lot more. This lip mask literally tastes like strawberries. I think it's so satisfying to like apply it like this. Obsessed. Literally love when it's rainy like this because then you don't feel bad for staying inside all day. I've literally been in need of like a full reset day. I've still not unpacked some things from like move-in. I haven't like put up a single decoration until today. I just like genuinely have not had time to. I've been literally running around this semester. I'm so glad I was able to today. I literally love 3-day weekends so much. Like, my first 3 years of college, I literally always had a 3-day weekend because I didn't have any Friday classes. But then I just couldn't make it work this semester, so I have like 1 class on Friday, and then sometimes I have a lab on Friday too. And like, it just makes so much of a difference just to have like a 3-day weekend. Like, I am so jealous like of my past self. I took it so for granted. I'm gonna go eat so much ramen. Thanks for doing my skincare with me. Bye guys, love you.
Get ready with me for the first day of term 4. Guys, I'm not even joking. I have all of my exams next week. I'm really not looking forward to them. I've literally gotten out my whiteboard, which never ever happens. What is that? Which means I am fully dedicated to these exams. I have 6 of them next week, and then once they're over, I don't have any more for the rest of the year. It's meant to be like 30 degrees, which is really, really good because I love the heat. However, I hate being super duper hot at school. We'll have the aircon on in all of the classrooms, but like still, going back to school on like such a hot day is quite annoying. I feel like I would be more prepared if it was like any other term, but because it's term 4, nobody cares in term 4. Because it's the first day, of course, I'm going to do a little bit of makeup. I'm thinking not anything crazy. I say that, but then it kind of comes out crazy. I'm from doing makeup every single day to having to fix your entire routine just to go to school. With some bronzing jobs only because I have fake tan, so my skin is literally like way more pale compared to my neck. I'm then mixing my foundation on the back of my hand and I'm gonna rub it into my skin before I go over it with like a beauty blender. Summer is so close now. I'm literally so excited. What is my favorite part of the year? I know it's pretty much everyone's, but I used to, as a kid, say that winter was my favorite, and then I think it was like this winter and last winter that genuinely made me go, holy crap, I don't like winter. Bronze up my face just a little because I love bronzer. I actually think I'm gonna make my face quite bronzy and not blushy, because when I put blush on, I feel like that's when everyone can tell that I'm wearing makeup. I'm gonna quickly go in with my concealer. Eyebrow gel. I really need to wax my eyebrows so bad. What is that? Powder curve cake, which is a little bit dirty at the moment from filming. And I'm gonna grab my bronzer color, go over it, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of blush here. That way it's just like a little bit on either side of my cheeks. This is the final look for school. I love you all. Bye bye. So I haven't done GRWM for so long because there's been so much going on. So I'm sorry for that. But I'm gonna try to post more. So I've been lately looking on iPads because I always dream to have like a tablet, but I love iPads, so I think that I'm gonna buy my first iPad in New York in the Apple Store. And I'm thinking of buying new AirPods because I have them. I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in the room, but I can't really believe it. And guys, we booked a family trip to Sri Lanka. I love the country. So we've been there once, but I was like maybe 7, 6, and it was an amazing trip. It was the most beautiful country. It's so beautiful. And I will be learning how to surf. I always wanted to go to Hawaii, so I can like surf and something. So I think mission completed. And I'm gonna try to work more on my videos because it's kind of a bad quality and I don't think like a lot of work in it, so I just posted. So I'm gonna try to edit it and something. And I have a test from geography today, which I was so lazy to learn because I'm doing always last minute, but I always have like good grades, so I don't care. And back to New York, we're thinking that we're gonna go to Broadway show, but I don't know like what show. And there's like Mamma Mia or Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things, but I don't know. And finally, my favorite season of the year came, which is autumn, obviously. Like, I love how it's chilly and it is so dark outside right now, and it's like 7 a.m. It looks like it's like night, and I love it so much. And I'm sorry, back to New York, I was from that. I decided I'm gonna be vlogging like the trip, not probably all, but maybe like shopping. I buy the little mic, and it's gonna be so cute. So this is it for the morning routine. My hair is so bad, but thank you for watching. Bye.